Same with his nails, hit paint jobs on it too. Also, ow, you just cut me.
Well, at least we'll add some red to it, I guess.
Oh, his junk cut me. That hurt. This is kind of sharp. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
No, no wonder there's no female Godzillas out there.
Rex, he literally just stabs them. What's up, Rangers? Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
Let me squeeze in here. My name's Arnes.
And today we'll be going over the Sh MonsterArts Godzilla 2019 Event Exclusive Color Edition. Which what this is it's kind of like a homage to the first Comic-Con figure that they did with the Explosion Godzilla, which was the pretty sure it was the 91 was like the original Godzilla figure, but with like a translucent orange paint job. Well, this is the 2019 one with a translucent blue paint job to kind of replicate the front of the box.
It actually looks kind of snazzy. I like the box.
Yeah, the box is awesome. You know what's not awesome though? If you guys didn't see the unboxing video,
did you complain?
Mine's got a bit of a dent and a hole in it because all they did was ship it to me in the shipper. No protection, nothing. It's
a bootleg then.
That's what I felt like. Like, I got bootlegs better packaged than this thing.
Did you contact them?
They're not going to do anything since it's only a damaged package. If the figure was damaged, it would be more...
It don't matter. You can still get some of your money back.
Yeah, no, I've seen some people talking about it, and they just go, oh, we're sorry, we'll work on it.
No, you don't work on it. You send me a new box.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
On a high note, I might have a new box coming in anyways. But anyways, for the rest of the packaging, though, you get some Boo Godzilla on the side here with his little boo eyes. On the side, just Godzilla's tail and the hole. Back of the package is where you can see Godzilla, but we opened him up to make sure that he wasn't broken. With Godzilla roaring, doing some poses, shooting some beams, stuff I can't understand, some wiggle mumbo jumbo, and some yellow on the top of the package.
That is an oddly specific yellow place.
Right, well, mainly, yeah, it's like the one thing that's yellow out of this entirely blue package. But yeah, like that still sucked the way they shipped it to me. And it seems like I'm going to have the same issue with my Android 18 from what I've seen, because I've seen people starting to get some in and they're just still in shippers too.
That's just cheap.
Yeah, that's just like, especially how much they charge you on shipping. Like, I've shipped things. I know how much they cost. Like, I packaged my customs for less money than they charged me to ship this thing. And that's pretty much like already like the most egregious thing to me. Like, I could almost wish like I just would have got this on Big Bad, paid the extra. At least I know it would have been boxed properly. But anyways, let's get him. Well, actually, since we already got him out of his cardboard prison, let's just get into it. All right, so now we got Boo Godzilla open up out of his cardboard prison. First and foremost, he came with accessories, which are literally the exact same accessories we got with the 2019.
Yeah, I have that.
Well, sorry, not the exact same, because this is just blue. You don't get any frosting on it.
I appreciate that, I guess.
But I like some variety in my detailing. Like, this is just Boo. He's already Boo. But he's like atomic blue, and like this is kind of doing like the atomic portion of it, but it's just like we gave up at the beam.
Whose idea was it to buy this guy?
I think it was yours.
Don't you be blaming me?
Yeah, you were like, he gets views. I'm like, I didn't really want him, but he's here now.
Oh, man, he is really blue.
Oh, he's super blue. But we'll get to that in a few. But I kind of wish they would have done like the same kind of light blue frosting they did for the dorsal spines to help kind of show out that this is actually like atomic fire instead of just being the same color as his arms. Same with his jaw. That's pretty much it. It's like he's got a little crutch. Move along. He's also got the lower jaw to help him hold onto the beam, which we'll go over the detailing and then I'll pop that in just in case if you guys haven't actually checked out the previous review or if this is like the first one you're buying. But for the detailing, really nice. We got the scaling shows through even with the lack of color variety on it. Because it's mainly like you get the frosting for the back here, but the rest of this is just like one tone color plastic. You also get some paint job here for the eyes.
What paint job? It's all blue, man.
He's got more blue for the eyes. It's a dark blue. On a high note, you don't have to worry about his eyes being googly because it's just a blue dot. Or can you? They look like they're fairly straight.
You can't even tell if they
It's
were.
kind of hard, but it looks like they're pretty well straight on. Same with his nails, his paint jobs on it too. You can see definitely on the toes. It's got more of the same paint job going on the spines. So, like, color variety isn't too crazy, but that's kind of why you're buying them for the most part. Is to get sort of like the poster look, but full on. To be honest, I think I like this guy with like a little bit of like a black wash over the scaling. I think would be freaking awesome looking, actually. Because then it would be literally like that illustration. But you can also see inside of the figure, you can see where the joints connect.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of like. Like, that's what gives it its color variety a bit, because it's all the same plastic, but you see like the darker section here is actually like the ball joints connecting the bits. You can see them on the neck, the tail especially. Like, you look underneath, you can see where it all connects. And it's super cool. To be fair, like, I almost kind of like, I don't have the poster one, but I feel like if I do end up deciding to keep this guy, because I was thinking about selling him, but might have to hang on to him. But then that means I gotta put money in our YouTube funds. So, he's probably
How much
sold.
was he?
I'd have to go back and look. I think he was like 110 after shipping.
What?
So, okay, yeah, never mind. He's going on eBay.
Oh.
Might put him on our Facebook first just to see if anybody was just super interested. But yeah, he's probably getting sold. But still pretty.
Why is the piece of plastic that's so blue so expensive?
Because he's an exclusive. You go and get him on the website.
I see why they made it exclusive, because nobody would buy it.
Right? Or was that I paid 90 off the go? I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. The inside of the mouth, his tongue's definitely on the bluer color shade too.
No shit.
Right? It's just boo da ba dee da ba da da ba dee da ba da. Copyrights are gonna hit this video now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, be careful.
Yeah, there isn't really too much else to go over. Like, the detailing here is pretty much what we had with the 2019. Nothing super over the top. It's got a little fluff right there, though. For the articulation, head could look about that far, down about that far. One thing we also went over, actually speaking of the articulation, and his foot popping off. All right, well,
That's new.
yeah, hold
You
it.
stepped on a landmine from the previous Godzilla.
Right, just explosions. Anyways, he doesn't quite arch up to do the beam.
My back hurts looking at that.
It should. It really should. But that was kind of the same issue I had with the previous one. It's like you could almost do it, but not quite. But head does come down about that far. Arms can go forward and back. A little bit in and out. Nothing too crazy. Bend at the elbow. A little bit of rotation at the elbow. Hand can rotate all the way around. It's unhinged, so you can get to move forward and back. At the upper chest area, a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit forward and back. In total, though, with this stomach region, you get him bending about that far forward and about that far back. Legs go out about that far and about that far. Nice forward kick.
He's got some movement.
Nice back kick. Actually, get him all the way back here.
Now the question is, are you going to scrape the paint off, Steve, when you do some amazing
What paint?
articulation?
That's pretty much it. God, ow, okay, be careful with that. I'm not even joking.
He's dangerous.
I gotta get his tail covering his junk a bit before I can play around with this more. Yeah, there's to say the one thing is he does have a lot of gapage. There's this gap here, you have it here, which it's ball joint thing, so you can adjust the fix. But I think what kind of hinders this a little bit more is because of the monotone color. The gapping to me seems like it shows off a lot better. When you have the detailing plus the variety of colors, it tends to help hide stuff a little more. Also be wary with articulating because some of these spines I can see can clip some of the dorsal spines there, which is a little scary. And the tail can go sides. Okay, I don't want to mess with this anymore. Goes up about that far, down about a far. Also for the legs, double jointed knees, so you get a pretty decent bend. Not really any wiggle, but you do get a wiggle at the top there. Feet can rotate side to side, a little forward, a little back. A little bit of a wiggle. And then for the jaw, if you want to swap it out, just grab it at the base of the mouth. You pull. And then just repeat process to go back in. You just want to line up the ball joint.
That sounds like a chore.
Yeah, it's essentially you got to line up the ball joint. And then get the jowls into the mouth. And then apply a little bit of pressure. And then the beam literally just hooks it. There you, there you go. That's the same problems as the other 2019 I got, where if you don't touch him, he can hold it. But any kind of movement will sink the head, as you can see. Here's a quick comparison. Here we have the Godzilla 2019 event exclusive figure compared next to some other SH MonsterArts figures. Well, knockoff SH MonsterArts figures. These are customs that we've painted on the channel with Rodan and Mothra from 2019. And here is some legitimate SH MonsterArts figures with Shin Godzilla and the Spitfire 2014. And here's some NECA figures with the Poster 2019 or Spitfire Atomic, whatever you want to call them, and the King Kong. And here's some other fun NECA figures with the Biolente Bio Godzilla 1989 and the Comic-Con exclusive, well, Walmart exclusive now, Big Chat, which is the glow-in-the-dark version. And finally, here is some Playmates still hanging out in my office with the Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong and the Skullcrawler. So overall for the SH MonsterArts 2019 event exclusive figure, I'm kind of torn. I think he's like, for the look, it might not sound like it when we were going over the figure, but I still think he's like, it's a cool look.
You know, I was actually with you on that one. I'm like 50-50 on this.
Yeah, like I think he's neat. I preferably I'm having
English
Daffy Duck problems. Like if you want something like this, I think the poster version is probably the one you'd want more.
Yeah.
Poster version or like the Atomic Blast version where he has like the blue spines, I think is generally what you're going to go for. This is like you just want something that's kind of cool and different for your collection. That's where this is going to be cool. But my issue is if you guys didn't pre-order them, I don't know if I would recommend actually trying to go out of your way to get them.
Because this is going to skyrocket in price pretty quick.
And my reasoning why I think it's going to go up in price, like if you can get it now for like what it came out for, do it. Which cough we might be putting this up. But the problem with ours, this is why I'm going to say you want to do it now, is because we've seen a lot of people, especially on like Facebook groups, Instagram, and just in general, with the same issue of mine, if not worse, with the damaged boxes.
Yeah.
So getting one of these guys with like a mint box is going to be a little bit harder to get a hold of, which is going to start driving up the price for this guy. So if you can get him right now for a retail price, I think he's cool enough to pick up. But after about a month or two, I would say this guy's probably going to be a fairly hard pass. Because if you're going to start trying to get an expensive Godzilla figure, you might as well just dish out the money for the one that came with the Blu-ray.
Yep. I mean, I kind of appreciate that they send them out without the whole like Blu-ray collection kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Like to me, I think this should have been the Blu-ray one.
Yeah.
And then like the exclusive could have been the actual like Spitfire version.
Yeah.
Would have been cool. But it's just like, I really wish they would have actually shipped this thing like a normal box instead of just in the shipper.
Just wrap it up and send it out?
Yeah, because it's just like, the main reason you're buying this is because like the package is cool, because it's an event exclusive.
And this is like an actual collectible. This is something you want to keep pristine and nice.
And to be honest, with the color on the figure, like I think this guy's actually just better to have in the box.
Yeah.
Like don't even, like if you're gonna buy it, I wouldn't even open it, to be fair.
It's just too blue, man.
But the problem is getting a box that's gonna be in any good shape for a reasonable price. So yeah, like I said, if you guys missed the pre-order, I could say this between the 2019s, I think this guy's a fairly easy skip. The only, I guess, positive thing is because I know the other guys are starting to creep up in price. Like if you can get it fairly cheap, he'd make for a really good custom, like to make your own.
I don't know.
But then again, you're also gonna be ruining a figure that didn't have a wide release anyway. Yeah. So it's like you're kind of losing out of the way.
You better be a professional if you want to mess with a $100 figure to customize it.
So you're saying I shouldn't do it?
Yes, you should not do it, Steve.
Aww. What do you guys think? Have you guys picked up this figure? What's your favorite Sh MonsterArts figure, or is NECA just more a thing? Which isn't really a thing anymore. Please let us know in the comments. We also have Instagram, Patreon, Pinterest, Facebook. You guys like to keep up to date with the channel, donate, we greatly appreciate it. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. See you guys in the next video.
Oh my god, Steve, I know what it is.
What?
It's not NECA, it's Playmates.
No.
It's Playmates more you think. Please let us know.